Hi everyone, welcome back to James Does Maths. In today's video we're going to be looking at long addition. Now long addition is exactly what it says in the words. It's addition, but it's for when you have much longer numbers, and obviously with the longer numbers it's going to be a little bit harder and it's going to take a little bit longer to work out, but it's simple, very simple steps. There's only very simple steps involved. There's only a few, so it's not very hard once you've learned how to do it. It's just repeating the same simple steps over and over again. It doesn't matter how big the numbers are. They could be absolutely huge or they could be tiny little numbers, and you'll be able to work out all of them with this simple trick. Now long addition is very useful if you don't have a calculator. So if for whatever reason you forget your calculator, you leave it at home, or you've lost it, or for example in some cases in the GCSEs now, with some papers you're not allowed to use calculators in the paper, and that's designed to test your mental knowledge. So obviously if you just went through all your maths lessons, you're just typing everything in on a calculator, it'd be quite easy. So these papers are designed to test how good you are at your mental maths, not just typing away into a calculator. So it's really useful for that, because if you suddenly haven't got your calculator anymore, you're going to need to work out those questions with just your head and a piece of paper, and that's what long addition is all about. With long addition there is the opposite, of course. With everything in maths there's always an opposite. There is long subtraction. So long subtraction is exactly the same as long addition. I'll do another video on that as well, so I'll link that somewhere, hopefully, if I remember to. Long addition, let's get into the lesson. I've got my glass of water and my pen and my paper. You guys should get the same. Always stay hydrated when you're doing your maths. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so long addition. So as I said before, there's a few simple steps that we can learn and then pretty much just repeat after every question. So I'll give you some numbers and we can go through it together. So firstly, we're going to be doing 10 plus 33. So you can probably do this in your head, but just to show the basic steps, we're going to be going through it. So, step number one, you might want to write these steps down as we go through them. Step number one, we're going to put the small number on top. So 10 is less than 33, so 10 is the small number on top, and then the larger number beneath it like that, one on top of the other. Then we're going to draw a line underneath them. Strong line through there, and then we're going to add the numbers up in columns. 0 plus 3 is 3, 1 plus 3 is 4. There you go, there's your answer. So obviously we wouldn't use long addition for a question that easy, but there's your steps. Smaller number on top of the bigger number, line underneath, add the columns, and there's your answer. 10 plus 33 equals 43. That was quite simple. Let's take it up a notch. So let's try 103 plus 456. So exactly the same again, same principle. 103 is the smaller number, 456 is the larger number, so that goes underneath. Bold line all the way through. Next step, adding our columns. 3 plus 6, 9, 0 plus 5, 5, 1 plus 4, 5. There you go, there's our answer. 103 plus 456 is 559. Right, let's take it up another step. So let's go 999 plus 724. Okay, so I'll let you guys say the first one. What do you think we're going to do first? There you go. So we're going to put the small number on top of the big number. So the small number is 724 because it's less than 999. So the 999 goes on the bottom. What's the next step? That's right. Draw a bold line underneath. Next step. That's right. Add up in columns. 4 plus 9. 30. Oh, right. We've got a problem here. So 4 plus 9 is 13. So how are we going to write 13? Surely it would be two numbers there. Well, what we do in this case is we write the 3 of the 13 and carry the 10 to here. So 4 plus 9 is 13, 10 being here and 3 being here. If you imagine these three columns as your units, tens, hundreds, thousands, you've got your units here, 4 and 9. You've got your tens here, 20 and 90. And your hundreds here, 700 and 900. So you can imagine when we've gone up through here, 4 plus 9 is 13. We've got the 3 from the 13 here. And we've moved the 10 up into the tens column. So here we've got 2 plus 9. So we are going to add the 2 and the 9. That's going to make 11. We've also got this little 1 right here. So we're going to add the 2 and the 9, which is 11. And then add this 1, which is going to be 12. So we're going to put the 2 here and carry the 10 over here. So we've got 2 plus 9 is 11. Plus the 1 here is 12. And we've carried the 1 here. So that's 10 and 2 is 12. But obviously if we remember, the 2 and the 9 are actually 20 and 90. So 20 plus 90 is 110. Plus this 10 here is 120. Now we add that 120, the 100 there, that's signifying the 100, and that is signifying the 20. So now in our hundreds column, we're going to add the 7 and the 9. That's going to be 16. And then we're going to add the 1 as well, which makes 17. 7 there, add the 1 here. 1 plus 0, it's just 1. So 999 plus 724 is 1,723. Alright, so we've gone that far. Let's take it up another step. So we're just going to add a few more numbers in here now. So let's go for 2,249 plus 3,699 plus 20,963. Okay, so we've got 3 numbers now. So that's another aspect we've got to account for. So, exactly the same steps though. Smallest number, slightly larger, slightly larger. So we're going to put the smallest number on top first, 2,249 on top. Then the next biggest number, 3,699. Again, always keeping in our units, tens, hundreds, thousands columns. So we've got everything lined up. So you should be able to draw lines through here. you shouldn't have any numbers crossing over. We should make sure that we're always putting our units in the units column, our tens in the tens column, hundreds in the hundreds, and so on. So here we've got 20,963. So this one, the 2 is going to go here because it's 20,000. 0, 9, 6, 3. So you can see we've got our units, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. So you've got it all in a line, so it's easy for us to add up. If we've got them all jumbled up, it's going to be really hard to actually do the addition once we've drawn our bold line. So 9 plus 9 plus 3. 9 plus 9 is 18, plus 3 be 21. So we're actually going to have to carry a 2 here and put a 1 here. Do you see how I did that? 9 plus 9 being 18, plus the 3, 21. We're putting our 1 here because that's our unit, and our 20 we're carrying over into the tens column. So I'll just write on here, units, tens, hundreds, thousands, and then 10,000s. So we're then going to do the same with the next column. 4 plus 9, 13, plus 6, 19, plus 2, 21 again. So we've got 1 here, carrying the next 2 into the hundreds column. 2 plus 6 is 8, plus 9 is 17, plus 2 is 19. Putting the 9 there, carrying the 1 from the 19. 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 0, still 5, plus the 1 is 6. And then we've got 0 plus 0 plus 2. Can you see that's why we keep everything in the columns, making sure that none of the numbers are jumbled up. And then there you have it. We've got our answer. You can check it on a calculator if you like. These 3 big numbers equals 26,911. I hope that makes sense, guys. I hope that sort of refreshed your mind or sort of made it a little bit easier to deal with long addition, because it can be quite frustrating to learn maths when you're doing it on your own. So if you guys have any questions, just leave them in the comments below and I'll do my best to reply to them. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Have a fantastic day and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.